So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. These are paid personal readings. These are not free. These are not for the collective. Temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you would like to have a personal reading here today done on the live. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. These are paid personal readings that we are doing here right now. These are not free. Temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings if you'd like to have a personal reading here today. Alrighty, let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 66. 66, you'd like to know thoughts and feelings when he saw you at work yesterday. Let us see. So yeah, that tower fallout there, get a little stuck. All right, so every single thing is a major arcana card. It's very interesting. So we do have a very much up in your face sort of energy. Not only do we see that come forward through the Judgment, but we also see that coming forward with the Tower. There could have been something that kind of caught them off guard at work, and it kind of brought forward something that was a little bit hidden within inside of themselves, because that High Priestess is going to talk about the things that are more so secret to self, or more so just kept in secret in general. And with the idea of the Temperance as well as Judgment, it's like making something known. So this could be that they were having some sort of like, I don't want to call it an awakening, but having some sort of point of like recognizing within self, maybe some feelings that were a little bit deeper down, or some patterns that they didn't kind of realize that they had held on to. And then it comes forward with the Emperor as like a feeling of desire, wanting to take action, wanting to connect, wanting to see some sort of flow, stability, opportunity. And with the Judgment card, we're wanting to make something be known. So this could be them realizing, a change within inside of them, realizing a point of desire, and then thinking about how they could go ahead and take action towards you, be around you, be in your energy, or come forward towards you as somebody who is stable. I do not really see anything volatile in terms of energy, like all of a sudden realizing that they are so far off the deep end, right? It's not really that sort of energy. It's more of maybe like coming to terms about walls that they've put up, something towards that sort of degree, because we're breaking something down here with the idea of the Tower, and we're allowing movement to come forward, right? The Temperance creates flow, the Judgment creates the idea and, something being brought to light. So it's like maybe they were recognizing some sort of pattern or recognizing some sort of walls that they had, and now they're having this opportunity here to make something be a little bit more known within inside of themselves about maybe deeper feelings for you, or just a stronger desire to connect. So I see this feeling energy coming forward here as a desire or as an excitement. And I also see it coming forward even as like a peace or a longing energy through Temperance. And also kind of coming forward in this way of like feeling it beyond themselves, like feeling it as something that's maybe divinely guided with all these major arcana cards, or recognizing that there's something bigger just in general going on here. So that's what I would say in terms of the energy. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. Alrighty. Let's go ahead here with 67. I don't know why my computer did not update. I was sitting here refreshing and it didn't show me anything. So we are going to go ahead here with 67. 67, you'd like to know what's coming in love for you for the upcoming week. Let us see. So I smacked that one around. All right, so we do see some sort of change coming ahead. This tower energy coming forward with the Four of Pentacles can say that we're breaking free of some sort of restrictive energy. This can be breaking free of your comfort zone, breaking free of some sort of pattern that you found yourself in, or just kind of breaking free of difficulties with connecting with somebody else. When we have this energy coming forward here of the Six of Pentacles, there's like a back and forth energy that's trying to come ahead. There's some sort of flow, there's some sort of opportunity to connect with another, and with this Eight of Wands, with good intentions, good flow, and good energy. When we have the idea coming forward here of the Seven of Wands, though, there might be some sort of pushback that you have to it, but it could also be overcoming a problem. So it seems like this energy that's coming ahead for you for the week upcoming is an opportunity to overcome some sort of limitation or some sort of resistant energy in your love life so that you can connect with another in a way that provides a little bit more flow of energy, flow of movement and connection, a little bit more excitement and passion, rather than feelings of resistance. We have genuine intentions coming ahead, so that can be the Eight of Wands energy, sending off that good energy, that good direction, the good flow, wanting to be around you, connect with you, and see good come forward. Time flies by when I'm around you can really come forward with the Six of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands, really enjoying being able to connect with you or just enjoying your energy in general. We also have, I see you in my dreams. So they could be working through in their dreams, working through the subconscious, trying to figure out maybe how to overcome some sort of problem themselves, how to connect, how to create that sort of flow. Your laughter is music to my ears. That's another one of those cards that's like, I really enjoy your energy, really enjoy the characteristics that makes you you. I can't pick this up here. Makes you you, and wanting to be around you, wanting to connect with you, wanting to experience some sort of flow. And then I love you the way you make me feel can be strongly in the Eight of Wands, enjoying the direction of energy, enjoying the energy that you send off to them. It could just be as they reflect within themselves about connecting with you, about the idea of connecting with you. It makes them feel a certain way. It makes them feel passion, a desire, an excitement, makes them feel pulled into connecting with you. So that's what I would say based on these cards. Alrighty, let's go ahead here to 68. 68, you would like to know, are they going to be texting or coming back to you anytime? Let us see. All right. So yes, we have this Page of Cups coming forward here with the Six of Swords, which would more so indicate them coming back around. But we have the Ten of Swords, which can talk about betrayals. Maybe it's not happening in the time frame that you want it to happen in. We have the Six of Pentacles coming forward with the Hierophant, which can say that there are certain things that need to be worked out, certain patterns, certain values that we are looking for within each other or just looking for in life in general that kind of need to be worked out. We need to kind of figure out a better pathway ahead, so to speak. So I do see them coming towards you. Six of Swords wants to overcome difficulties. We want to overcome problems, especially around communication and distance. But the Page of Cups can be a little bit more of a slower card rather than a quick card because we're wanting to create the connection, we're wanting to create the flow. But we feel the ending between the two of you, right? We feel the past, we feel the difficulty. It's not just an immediate state of flow. And so it seems like they are in a place of wanting to come forward, but needing to figure out how to make the the energy between the two of you work, or have something be a little bit more consistent or flow a little bit better, rather than to just be in this place of, oh, I'm going to jump into conversation before I'm ready, right? So I do see them coming back around. I do see them texting you based off this combination, but it's going to be on a time frame that works for them rather than a time frame that works for you. So let's go ahead and see. So what is your work going to be? Let us see. And keep in mind today, because we did start early, I do have to end early as well. So I have already switched things over for tomorrow. I do have to leave right away, which I did post on Patreon as well, that just for up till today, we had to do the early live, but tomorrow will be back to normal. So when we have this Ace of Swords coming forward, it's a new direction that's coming forward for you here in work. You may not be overly pleased about it with the Seven of Swords energy coming forward, but you can't really force a change. It's more so something that's going to be just for the present moment with this Knight of Swords, a quick energy, a quick opportunity of here right now, rather than something that's going to last in this sort of direction. It looks like it's just quick communication, quick new ideas. So I don't really see something changing around very, very strongly, immediately. The Knight of Swords is saying we're just seeing it be for a short period of time, but we can't force the change. So it looks like your work is going to continue in the way that it is. When we have the Seven of Swords, we're maybe feeling a little bit displeased or feeling lied to, or we're feeling like things are not working out in the way that we want them to. But it seems like with the Ace of Swords coming ahead here, that there's just these ideas that are going to be flowing forward for here right now, and you will find a switch in your job come forward where things feel a little bit more fulfilling, or things feel a little bit more smooth, rather than it feeling held down in any sort of way, shape, or form. So I do see a difficult energy that's coming forward here right now, just for maybe about the next couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks time when it comes to your career. And after that, we are seeing things change around to maybe feel a little bit more open, feel a little bit more freeing, feel a little bit more expressive, and feeling like things can kind of flow a little bit better. But right now we're just seeing things be a little bit held back, like you can't really force any sort of change in work. So I would say what you're experiencing right now, you're probably going to experience that again for the next 3-ish weeks. And after that, things are going to change into a much more open way. But the more you try to force something to be when it comes to work, the more you try to switch around the situation yourself, the more you might actually find that it just kind of like solidifies itself into this difficult energy rather than moves away from it. So I'd say it's like a continuation for the next 3 weeks. And after that, things start to open up a little bit better. So let's go ahead for 69. Anything after 69 will be done tomorrow morning. Again, just for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday here of this week, I had to go live early, which I mentioned on Patreon there as well, because I do have commitments this evening, and I do have to skedaddle right away. So this is the last reading that we're doing here this evening. Anything else you'll see on the website is for tomorrow. So let's go ahead here and see for 69. Why did they do that? Let us see. Alrighty. So it seems like they're recognizing now the patterns or their weight of their actions. When we have the Judgment card coming forward, it's like we're recognizing the overall idea. We're recognizing the weight of something. We're seeing things come into a little bit more of a clear mind. And the Nine of Pentacles can be them coming into a little bit more growth within themselves. So figuring out the actions that they need to take, figuring out how they should come forward, especially with the Eight of Cups. If they're looking to make progression in their life, they're looking to show up in a new way, they're looking to rebuild, they want to bring forward that Ace of Pentacles, something that's trustworthy, something that's stable, something that kind of recognizes the need for growth, the need to do things differently. So it seems like the reason that they didn't bring it up before, but now they've brought it up, is because now they're at a period of growth in their life, and they're starting to recognize where things can change, things can be different, and they can show up in a bit of a better way. but they just didn't really recognize it before. It wasn't something that was kind of called into question. They didn't see maybe even the importance of it. But now Judgment card coming forward is like recognizing the past ways, recognizing our actions, and recognizing that we need to create a change. Ace of Pentacles, we're wanting to bring in that stability, that structure, that trust. We're wanting to bring in the actions that come forward after the apology, the making sure that things are a little bit more stable. So it seems like it's just kind of like an awakening of self, and that's why they've brought forward the apologies now rather than before. It's because they're wanting to rebuild and wanting to bring in that energy of like, I can show that I'm here for a good reason. That's kind of what I see going on here. So let's go ahead and see thoughts and feelings. We also have I Can't Stop Thinking About You, as well as Your Laughter Is Music to My Ears. So this is a card combination of like wanting to be around you, wanting to connect with you, wanting to be in your energy, and wanting to see the good come forward. All right, so Six of Cups is that energy here that we see on our right-hand side. The Knight of Pentacles with the Hierophant can be thinking about, how do I create some sort of action that gets the ball moving so that we feel a little bit more structured, so that we feel a little bit more stable, feel a little bit more together. And it can be like, not a commitment, but like something that we can commit to, the patterns we can commit to, right? We want something that doesn't feel just a one-off in terms of like how we show up today. We want to make sure that we're showing up in a really good manner. The Five of Swords with the Six of Cups can also be a really strong card for the need to rebuild. It can be a card combination that recognizes where we've done things bad in the past and where we want to do something different in terms of moving forward, where we want to show up, where we want to be better, where we want to connect in a way that is recognizing where we created difficulties or distance or isolation, like you versus I energy. And how we can see something be better if we kind of recognize those differences, right? The Seven of Wands, where we've created a pushback versus where we can create a flow. And it's like recognizing the back and forth of that energy. So I would say they are feeling like a disconnected energy with the past, like real or disappointed energy in the past, realizing in the ways of the memories between the two of you where maybe they chose themselves or created a distance between the two of you where it just wasn't necessary, but recognizing on how now that they want to go ahead and change that when it comes to moving forward. So there is a little bit more of that structure, there is a little bit more of that trust and like the energy to be able to build up of something that's more sustainable. But we also see this like will to fight. You know, Seven of Wands comes forward of wanting to overcome problems, challenges, and difficulties, and wanting to see something great come forward. So it seems like they're in this place of saying, I can't stop thinking about you. Laughter is music to my ears. Six of Cups, I'm enjoying those memories of us connecting or just wanting to be around you more. But I'm also recognizing the need to rebuild as to where maybe I created some difficulties in the past that just didn't need to be there. That's what I see going on here. So again, I will have to skedaddle on out here for today. Anything else that has been purchased from here on out will be done on tomorrow morning's live. I have to run. Everything else, I don't have anything else right now that is a scheduling conflict that'll cause the lives to go earlier. So I will post that in Patreon if there's ever a scheduling issue like that. But this week has just been kind of crazy for everything lining up back to back of like overlapping. But I do have to skedaddle right away here right now. I'm gonna literally run out the door. So I hope everybody is having a good day, have a good weekend as well. And I will see you guys on tomorrow morning's live if you'd like to join me. See you guys.